it's funny because it's kind of mentioned in the documentary a little bit. Like if you're a Clippers fan, you knew what you were ignoring. You knew what you were willing to do. And
Yeah.
I actually am on record doing it because the Rolling Stone magazine had me write an article in the first year of Lob City about how excited I was, which was very nice of them. And in there, I even say in a sentence, let's forget that our owners are racist. Like I actually use that sentence.
Mm,
And I guess,
wow.
did you run into that when you talked to fans that we were just woefully ignorant to how far it went, number one, because I just assume all rich white guys are racist. And
Right.
did we know it
Right.
was, did anyone know it was this much?
I mean, that's such a good question, and I mean, it's kind of the question, I think everybody, who's a fan of professional sports should ask themselves, once in a while, is what am I supporting here, and what am I sticking my head in the sand about,
Mhm.
And I think, as you point out, like it was a little bit of probably more than an open secret with Donald Sterling, right? And there was some very publicized transgressions prior to this tape, and there was the anti-discrimination settlement, and there was Elgin Baylor's lawsuit. So there were these moments that were on record that were shameful. And it probably did make it hard for fans to be fans. And, I think as fans, we turn away from a lot of stuff. And I think that's probably the other really important part of this documentary is setting it in 2014 in America in 2014, because I think it forced the heads in the sand to look up and look around again, and because we had an African American president, because we had the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement as a response to the shooting of Trayvon Martin, because we had athletes, a new generation of athletes led by Dwayne Wade and, in our case, Chris Paul, and then, of course, LeBron James, starting to be more aware and politically active. And so as a result of that, I think fans, were just forced to start to pay attention again. And for the better, right? But yeah, I mean, I think we're all a little bit complicit when it comes to these things and the sports we love and the ways that we want to. And of course, it's not like you as a fan were ever rooting for Donald Sterling, right? You're rooting
No,
for
no.
these players and this team. And so it's complicated.